Hey everybody, I just got back from Anime Expo 2014 in Los Angeles, California, and wanted to give you a slight quick review, and mostly I wanted to show off all the swag that I got because that was an enormous con, bigger than anything I've been to. They said total attendance was something around 80,000 people, so definitely packed, definitely a great con. You should have seen the vendors area. It was, I think I spent 8 hours walking around there, you know, between all the days just to try and see everything. So first let me show you all the swag, because that's the best part, we all know. So a lot of this stuff I got for free because they had Viz Media there. They had Kodansha Comics. They had a lot of promotions, right? And the big thing, as we all know, Sailor Moon Crystal came out recently, and I hope you all saw that. I have a subscription to Crunchyroll, so Crunchyroll was there promoting their subscription. I recommend it. It's like $15 a month for the anime subscription, I think it is. And they stream the Sailor Moon episodes 1 hour after they air in Japan, you know, and the hour is just so that they can translate them. So definitely highly recommend Crunchyroll. They gave out lots of stuff. Also got a nice little Crunchyroll bag. Crunchyroll. I really wanted a t-shirt. They were throwing out t-shirts, but dang, all those really tall guys standing right in front of me. Can't get anything. They were throwing out some of these little promo balls, I guess you could say. So far this is all free stuff. Another free thing I got was a little promo card for Sailor Moon Crystal. Right? And I basically, if you haven't figured it out yet, I collect everything Sailor Moon. I focus on stuff that's from the 90s, from the US and Canada, or really, really weird Japanese things. So, I want to go over all the free stuff first, but then I'll show you the strange Japanese Sailor Moon stuff that I got. So, again, free swag, you know, Crunchyroll lanyard, always nice. Badge, not too terribly exciting, just a badge, but let's see, what else is free here? They had a little competition sort of thing where they wanted you to go to each of these booths. So they had, let's see, Sailor Moon in the front there again, Kodansha Comics, Hulu, Viz Media, Bluefin, and Toei Animation. So if you went to each of those booths and you got one of these stamps, you're supposed to get a prize. So I went ahead, I did that, went to the booth to get my prize, and they ran out 10 minutes before I got there. So I was incredibly depressed. It was supposed to be a commemorative coin, and then I just started asking people. I said, well, will you trade for this? Will you, do you have one? I'll trade you. Because I really wanted one. It was like the last thing I wanted from that con. And luckily enough, there was somebody incredibly nice on the shuttle bus that was going back to the hotel, and she was kind enough to just give this to me without trade. So thank you. I appreciate it. Don't even know your name. You're probably never going to see this, but I really, really appreciate this. This is a, they said that when the DVD came out in Japan, there was a gold version of this coin, and so this is a silver version of the coin. I can't really tell if it's made out of some kind of heavy plastic or some kind of really light metal, but again, this was free. It was my fault for waiting till the last day to do it, but I was so busy with other things. Again, this con was enormous. So, free. Let's see. Got some free stuff over here. This was another, this was another free poster, Sailor Moon poster, that the Viz Media was giving out. Yes, right. Promoting Sailor Moon. They're doing a redub of Sailor Moon, and they announced the voice cast there. However, I'm more interested in the original voice cast from the dub from the 90s, so that's why I was there, because they had, well, you'll see, they had a lot of the voice actors there, and I was really happy about it. So there's that one. Alright, so now we're going to get into the stuff that I actually went out and looked for. First thing I got was, on the excuse of trying to get change for something else, was Iwatobi Swim Club, free. If you haven't watched this one, it's a really nice one. Ladies, lots of guys taking their shirts off. I mean, they are swimming. So this is a really good one. The new season just came out. I think they've got 2 episodes out so far. I got it a little bent because I didn't bring my poster too, but again, free, Iwatobi Swim Club. I highly recommend. So there's that. Oh, oops, here's 2 more freebies that I forgot, just from Crunchyroll, little stickers. So, I mean, you can tell already that that's all free stuff that I got. Like, are you kidding me? You just walk around and they're just tossing free stuff at you. Also got this little Charmeleon sticker, because it was like 50 cents, and I was like, oh, it's cute. Yeah, sure, I'll get that. I'll catch that Pokemon. Alright. They also had at the Artist Alley, and I wish I had this guy's card because I would promote for him, little decals. So I got a little Luna, a Totoro, and a little mini Totoro. I don't know what you call those, but I think those are adorable. I'm going to try and put those on my car. They're really, really cute. I have his card somewhere here. If I can find it, I'll post it in the links. I also found a Luna patch. Now this is the newer stuff, so that's not really what I'm into collecting too much, but it was a really good price, and I thought she was cute. So there's Luna. Now for some more posters, this is a show called Sekaiichi Hatsukoi. It's called World's Greatest First Love. It's a yaoi, which means that there's gay men in it. It's not too explicit, okay? So this is a good quote-unquote beginner yaoi. This is really the only yaoi that I've seen. I love it. I don't know what it is. Girls, they write yaoi for us. They don't write it for the boys. It's for us. So, this was actually extremely expensive because I kept trying to get a deal on it, and the guy just wouldn't budge, because they only make new items when they release new like new parts of the anime or new manga or something like that. So this one's a little bit older. It's not real old, but it's several years old, and so he wouldn't give me a deal, but I got it anyway because I hadn't seen anything else. I hadn't seen anything else on this anime there at the con, which was really unusual. Even at the artist booth, they didn't have any Sekaiichi. So there's that. Another cool artist that I went to see had some really nice stuff. Guess I'm really into Totoro these days, Studio Ghibli. But you can see a nice little Totoro scene. That's one. And then I really like this one that he had. This is Sailor Moon tuxedo mask, really beautiful. I really liked it. And again, this was a really good deal. So if you guys ever go to cons, and if you haven't gone before, try to support the artists. They work really hard, and they pay for those booths, and they need to make their money back on those. And those that's their job. and they're really good at it in my opinion. So do your best to try and support the artists at artist alleys when you go to cons. Now I also got it's a little key holder. It's a little Charmander. I don't know why they had Charmander stuff all the time, and it lights up. It lights up with a little laser, so you can like see where you're putting the key. It's from Japan. $4. I thought it was really cute. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put it on my key or not, because I think it's really cute and I don't want to damage it. But you know, on the last day I got some good deals on these little erasers. I don't know if you've seen these before. I just think they're really cute. They were 75 cents a piece. I mean, they're cute. So what can I say? Now for the weird stuff that I found. So the weird Sailor Moon stuff. I always look and keep an eye out for that. One of the weirdest things I found so far was a rice flavoring packet. And it was Sailor Moon. I'm doing a video here. Sorry. So the first thing I found was part of the Sailor Moon cooking set. So, again, I got a pretty good deal on this. It was somewhere around $4 to $6. And so you can see it's a measuring cup. That's weird. So I bought it. So that'll add to my collection of strange Sailor Moon items. Now, by far the oddest Sailor Moon thing that is now, it used to be the rice packets that was my oddest Sailor Moon item, but has now been surpassed by these. And I looked at these and I said, these chopsticks? What is this? What is this little chopsticks? What? And I looked at the end. I said, that doesn't look like a chopstick. What is this? It is for cleaning your ears. So you get in there and you clean all of the earwax out of your ears. And I said, that is extremely weird. I have to have those. $1 a piece. Can't go wrong. One of the other things I was really excited to get was one of the older manga. This is the Tokyo Pop version, not the Mix Comics one. The Mix one is older, but I still think it's pretty rare to find the Tokyo Pops. And if I look at the price on the back, it says $10, and that's what I paid for it. So for something that's as old as this one, to pay $10 for, I thought that was a pretty good deal. So this is going to go into my collection. They also had a UFO machine there, and so if you don't know what a UFO machine is, it's kind of like the crane game, like the claw, but it's a Japanese version, and it only has like 2 kind of pincers, right? And I kept trying to play it because there's a character from Natsume's Book of Friends, right? Nyanko Sensei. So it's a big fat cat. He's adorable. So I kept trying. There was a big crowd around. We're all cheering each other on, trying to get it. I missed, and I ended up getting this instead. And I was like a hero around the UFO machine for like 5 minutes. So just pretty lucky on that one. And I like Blue Yoshi, so I didn't even see it behind there. So it got caught right on the chain there. So he's a cute little guy. I think I'll keep him around. Now, for another Artist Alley thing. Sorry, I keep trying to go to the big things at the end, but there is one artist that had a lot of little Pokemon drawings, and they were the most adorable things ever. So clinkorts.etsy.com. So just let me show you some of the ones. Now I'm only familiar with really the first 150 because after that I started getting confused. But for example, they have little Slowpoke. Oh, cute little Rattata, cute little Raticate. They're all so cute, right? And they had like a mystery pack, so you can just, you know, grab a pack and see what you end up with. So the first three I bought, the Slowpoke and the Rattata and the Raticate. The Rattata and the Raticate are my favorite Pokemon. Everybody always makes fun of me. They say, "Are you even trying to beat me?" I say, "Good, my favorite Pokemon." They also had larger prints, which I didn't really want, but they didn't have Rattata or Raticate. So they said they get requests for that all the time. Every Pokemon is somebody's favorite, but highly recommend them. Those things are adorable. So definitely check those guys out. Now, for the exciting part. They had there the voices of Sailor Mercury, Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter, Artemis, and Tuxedo Mask, all from the original Sailor Moon R, like the first season, as well as Linda Ballantyne, who was the voice of Sailor Moon after Terry Hawks finished. So Terry Hawks did Sailor Moon R, the first season, and then Sailor Moon S and Super S was voiced by Linda Ballantyne. So I'm more of a fan of the Terry Hawks era, so to speak, but I did have Linda Ballantyne sign a VHS, which someone was kind enough to actually give to me, and I can get into that later when I start reviewing the con, but so this is kind of exciting to have. So I have two of the voices of Sailor Moon. I also got another voice of Sailor Moon signed, Jennifer Cihi, or Chihi, excuse me, C-I-H-I. She gave a concert. She is the singing voice of Sailor Moon. So if you have that original CD, you know, where they sing, "Oh, it's a new day," or, you know, "The Power of Love," those, or "My Heart," or "My Only Love," you know, all of those songs she sang, and she was great. She gave a half-hour performance, and then she stuck around to sign autographs, and I was so mad that I didn't know she was going to be there. I would have brought my CD for her to sign. But I did get the card, so at least I had something. They also had the voice of Grandpa Hino, and he voiced a couple of other things, but his main role was he was the voice director for Season 3. But I really liked him as Grandpa Hino, so I had him sign the card with Grandpa on it. They even had the voice of Molly, Naru-chan. I did ask her, why did you go with the New Jersey accent? That was because a lot of people really didn't like that. I didn't really care. I didn't, you know. She said, well, it was just an artistic choice, and I think it made it stand out. So I said, well, I liked it. So that was, people were jealous of this one because it's the heart-wrenching scene with Molly in it. So we have that one. And now for the really great thing. So this is my poster that I originally got signed by Terry Hawks, up here on the side, right? And since Tuxedo Mask was there, I had him sign, and he signed down here. And I made him write something really corny, like, "Look inside and find the warrior within. It is your destiny." He was a good sport about it. So this definitely going back on my wall. Very happy with it. Really excited. So that's one of them. And now the other one is this one, which again I had signed by Terry Hawks originally up on this corner here, right? But since we had some other voices there, we have Mercury's signature. We've got Artemis down here. We've got Mars, although I don't know why she signed it on the leg, and I think she actually forgot to sign her name, now that I look at it. Oh well. Oh, wait. Here it is. Got it. And Jupiter over here on the side, so I'm so happy. So really the only characters on here that I need to get signed are Sailor Venus and Luna. Now Sailor Venus was supposed to be there. I don't know what happened. She must have canceled or something. But, you know, I never thought that I was going to get the voice of Terry Hawks, the voice of Sailor Moon, Terry Hawks, to sign anything. I never thought I'd get to meet her. And then when they had this sign, they said, oh yeah, you can have her sign up here, so when you read the rest of the cast, you can have them sign. I said, oh, that'll never happen. It happened. And I'm so happy. So, those are definitely, by far, my two favorite things. I'm so excited to have all of that on one thing. I can't even, you know, begin to express how happy I am. Now, to go into the con a little bit, this was way bigger than anything I'd ever seen. Now, SuperCon in Miami, it's pretty big, but it's you can't compare it to Anime Expo. To AX, this thing was enormous, and the map for the place was like, you couldn't even read it. It was just so huge. I did really like the AMV competition, and there is one that I'm gonna try and link them to you in the descriptions if I can find them on YouTube. I'll just show you what my favorites were, because there were a lot of really good ones. So that was one thing. Now the thing I didn't like is you had to stand in line to get a ticket in order to stand in line. So what am I talking about? Well, the first day they had the AMV competition. I said, okay, yeah, I want to go to the AMV competition. So I go, and they said, oh, you have a ticket? I said, no, where do I get a ticket, right? I'm kind of confused, right? Because that doesn't really make sense to me. And they said, oh, well, we're sold out. And I was like, well, what are you talking about? Like, when would I have gotten this ticket, this magical ticket that I've never heard anything about? And for the record, I did go on the website quite thoroughly, because I try to be really prepared for my cons and make sure that I know who's going to be there, what's going on, how things work. But that website really just did not explain it. So luckily they did have like a re-showing, which is how I got to see the entries themselves. But really odd. So basically, I guess there's like a mad rush in the morning to get to the ticket booth, which is separate from the registration booth, because in my mind, ticket and registration means the same thing, but apparently that's not the case at AX. The other thing was you had to stand in line to get a ticket to get an autograph, and there was only one line for all the people who were giving autographs that day. So I only wanted it for the Sailor Moon panel, but they also had folks from the anime Kill la Kill. They had someone from Studio Ghibli. They had a whole bunch of people. So we were all in the same line, and not only that, but they had us queue outside before we could come inside. So there was like a gap, and I understand why they did it. It was like so that, you know, people weren't blocking any doors or anything like that, but it just seemed like there had to be a better way to do that. And I did mention this to the con operations, so I went to the feedback session. So, you know, I think they're going to try and figure something out, but like, I didn't even know that you had to have a ticket, and so I was lucky that I even got a ticket in the first place. When I finally got up to the front of the line for waiting 3 hours, so I missed one of the AMV competitions that I wanted to go to in the morning, so 3 hours. I finally get my ticket, and I'm number 238. The signing is only an hour. Why would you give tickets that high? That doesn't make sense to me. So I'm in line and I'm thinking, okay, well, I got the ticket. I'm going to get it signed. I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. They started a half hour late for the signing. It's only a 1 hour signing, so they only signed about 60 people. Now, I understand if you're going to cap tickets, you know, at maybe 150. They might not get to 150. They might get to 100. But if you know that they're not going to get to 200 or 300 people, I think the highest number ticket I saw was 356. Why do you even bother giving that out, right? So, you know, a lot of us were really upset because we had waited, and then right afterwards was the panel, the Q&A session for the voice actors. So we missed that. Because, like I said, 80,000 people, a lot of them want to go see the Sailor Moon voice panel. We couldn't stand in line to see the voice panel because we were standing in line to get our autographs. So, you know, we were really upset. We said, well, do we get priority for the next signing? Because we didn't know there was a next signing until one of the workers told us there was another one on Sunday. Well, we said, don't we get priority? They said, nope. Why not? What doesn't matter? What? I don't understand. So I went directly up to file a formal complaint because I was in tears. I mean, I flew from Miami, Florida to Los Angeles, California just specifically to get these autographs. Okay, which is why I'm so excited that I did get them. And you know, and then afterward, so I'm crying, and I can't help it. I mean, I'm there specifically for that reason. And then, you know, the guys seemed pretty sympathetic, and then this angry mob came up afterwards. They were all livid and swearing at the people and just very upset. And I was kind of embarrassed because I didn't really want, you know, you don't get what you want by swearing at people, you know. Unless they do something really rude to you first, maybe. But then, you know, it's not going to work out anyway, so. Right? But in the end, the autograph manager came up and she said, nope, you're just going to have to try on Sunday. And so I asked, I said, well, what do I have to do? Because I will go out at 5 a.m. and I'll stand in that line outside the con till the con doors open, and I'll go get the ticket. Like, I will. Just tell me what I need to do because I'll do it. But then, you know, the guys were like, the sort of people that were underneath her, they were all like, no, we don't want you to do that. We don't want you to do that. We want you to have fun. And I truly believe that they did want to do that. They were nice guys. But in the end, I think they convinced her that we should have priority, and so we got priority tickets. So they did, the folks with the disabilities got their autographs first. You know, you don't want them to stand in line and stuff like that. And then there were premier passes, which apparently you could have bought online and guaranteed yourself an autograph, which I would have done in a heartbeat. So again, guys, please fix the website. I would have bought that immediately. So that's my main complaint, is the way that the lines were handled, this strange ticketing method, and the website construction was just very, very odd for me. And I don't understand where that logic came from. I don't get it, but I hope that they can improve it next year. I don't plan on going next year because it is far away, and so unless they have the voices of Sailor Moon again, I'm probably not going to go. But that said, it was worth going. There were a lot of great costumes. They did have a masquerade, and to me that means people marching around with their costumes, but apparently it was a cosplay contest instead. So again, I'm a little confused on the wording. Maybe it's an East Coast, West Coast thing. I don't know. But overall, am I glad I went? Yes, absolutely. I'm glad that I went. Did people do their best to make me happy as a customer? Yes, they did, and I appreciate that. Did they take my feedback? Yes, they did, and I appreciate that. They were as organized as could be with 80,000 people. They were cognizant enough to cap attendance, unlike SuperCon. And I did not go to SuperCon this year because it was on the same weekend. Plus, I really didn't like how they had too many people there last year. It was really, I like it when you take my safety into consideration. So, so anyway, I had a great time. I will try to link you to some of the artists that I purchased from. Check them out. Maybe if you like something, go and purchase it. Probably on Etsy or something like that. And thanks for watching. If you have questions, let me know. Thank you. Bye.